Now in hour 18, 33,000 people work for the city of Chicago, and tonight some of those jobs are on the line. Mayor Lori Lightfoot warning the impact of the coronavirus has had on our city in one word: devastating. That's this year. Next year will be worse. CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov live. Dana, you've been looking at where we're seeing the biggest losses and what the fallout will be.
Yeah, Brad, the mayor says that lost sales, hospitality, and tourism-related tax revenue has really hit the city hard. She says it's unclear if or when, in the near future that is, those revenue streams will rebound. All of that as she prepares to tackle what she is calling a pandemic budget. It's an unenviable and daunting task, but in a little more than 1 month, Mayor Lori Lightfoot will have to tell Chicago taxpayers how she plans to plug an unprecedented $1.2 billion budget hole for 2021.
We're going to have to make some tough choices. A lot will depend upon whether or not we get additional funding from the federal government.
But that's no guarantee, especially considering the contentious relationship between Mayor Lightfoot and President Donald Trump. So the mayor says personnel cuts she doesn't want to make may be necessary.
So I'll do everything I can to prevent layoffs.
According to the most recent data we could find, 32,928 people work for the city. They've mostly been spared pink slips since the pandemic's start. But Civic Federation President Lawrence Massall says that likely will not continue.
It's very difficult to see how the city can balance its budget without dramatic drops in personnel, whether that's layoff, furloughs, or whatever, unless there's federal revenue relief coming from Washington.
The mayor says a property tax hike is still possible, even though the pandemic's fallout has put thousands of mortgages in jeopardy. And she says balancing the need for public safety with resources to bolster underserved and at-risk communities is still a fiscal and moral priority.
This can't be an either-or choice.
What is certain is the mayor will need support from aldermen, many of whom have grown more vocal recently about feeling left out of important city conversations. To them, this apparent olive branch.
But I need to push myself harder to work with people with whom I do not agree and who do not agree with me.
Regarding a property tax hike, the Civic Federation's Lawrence Massall says that would be a really bad idea at this time. Now, the mayor and later her budget director in a phone call said a casino will eventually bring hundreds of millions of dollars into the city's revenue stream, but that is not even in the budget forecast for 2021. Brad?
Dana, the mayor said funding police and community programs shouldn't be an either-or choice. That doesn't answer. Yeah. Is she looking at any changes with funding to the Chicago Police Department?
Well, she did mention, Brad, the need to keep an eye on police overtime, which has really been almost a constant all summer long because of the unrest here in the city and because of the violence plaguing the city. So that is something they're looking at. But in a phone call with the budget director after the news conference today, she brought up that they are also still looking at the idea of hiring more police officers. So it is a potentially precarious balancing act moving forward as they prepare to present the budget in October. Brad?
Potentially precarious. Well said. Dana, thank you.